Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look! Whew! That's messed up.
Today, I try non-metallic metal for the first time. Welcome, my name is Schubert and on this channel I share with you my journey on becoming a better painter after many years without touching a brush. The goal of this technique, NMM, is not to paint metal, but to mimic the reflections of a metallic surface with non-metallic paints. I'll use this squig rider for my first try and I'll try to go as fast as possible. Why, do you ask? Well, I have a lot of work. And a lot of responsibilities. First, I have to redo the skin of this squig that we used in last video. I wanted it to be red and purple, but I used orange the first time. Once done, time to paint this model very quickly, and I'll just leave the metallics undone. Fine, looks good enough for me. Let's now talk about the NMM technique. What I want to practice here is where to put the reflections. This is the main subject when painting with this technique. So we have to do non-metallic metal on the legs, chest armor, shoulder armor, and then of course the blade. Oh, and I forgot, these two round things, the tooth, and other small armor parts. Small disclaimer, I think I picked a wrong model for trying this for the first time. In my opinion, the parts where I'll work are too small, hard to reach, and the blade is quite complicated to read. Well, fuck it. Let's go and see what happens. I'll be using AK Interactive paints for this. Black, white, anthracite, ocean blue, graphite, and silver grey. This is my first time using AK Interactive paints, and I have to say, I enjoyed it a lot. Compared to Vallejo paints, there is something different about these. Something about their consistency, I don't know, that encouraged me to thin them a bit more, and it gave me more options for paint dilution. Nice! While I think I used my brush the wrong way, by trying to do glazing, you'll see that I managed to sell the effect on a few parts, especially on the legs. What I mean by wrong way is that I should have been building the gradients on the blade by painting stripes instead of doing the same thing I did on my Necron blades. Well, this is how you learn, trial and error. For the light reflections, I went for a zenithal source for simplicity, and I started to build my gradients, color by color, from dark to light. With each new layer, what you want to do is this. Each time you use a lighter color, You generally want the layer to be smaller than the previous one, so that the gradient shows. This is the order I used: black everywhere, anthracite, ocean blue to taint the metal a bit, graphite, silver grey, then white. Let's see how it goes.
We're riding for this day. We shed some tears of love now, like a desert in the rain. When souls are dead are waking up, yeah. There's nobody like my mom. There's no place like my home since I was born. When I was young, the flavor is so strong. I've missed it so long, yeah. To fly in clouds, they ever get me high like a good blunt smoke. I'm shining like the moon. I'm feeling like a bloom in the bright sun. I remember when I was young. The flavor is so strong. I've missed it so long, yeah.
Alright, let's finish with a quick dry brush with the white and do the base. And now, let's see the finished model. This is a totally different way to see miniature painting in my opinion. Almost like just regular painting, where you have to actually think about what you're doing and have a decent brush control. This was a huge step forward for me, as you might have been like me, maybe intimidated by all these famous painters doing amazing non-metallic models on Instagram or YouTube. Well, they all started somewhere, and this is where I start. A few notes. First, if I took more time, I think I could have gone for smoother transitions. Second, same for the blade, I'll have to touch up some spots to make it brighter. But that will have to wait because... But in the end, the goal here was just to overcome the fear of the first time and just go for it. Let me know what you think in the comments. tell us how it went for you for your first time, and maybe you'll have some tips to share. Now, this is my advice for you if you are hesitating to try this for the first time. Just go for it. You can't get better if you never start. So, on this note, as always, until next time, happy painting!